Hello everyone, my name is Teen, and welcome to OneShot. Now, if you do not know what OneShot is, it is a RPG maker style game. This is actually one of the very popular ones that came out a while ago. I forget the exact time frame of when this came out. I think it came out 2014, 2016. It's been a minute since this game was released, and I've always wanted to play it, check it out, because this is one of those games that has a very positive sense to it. A lot of people praise it, say very positive things about it. A lot of people actually consider it a bit of an underrated gem, because even though it is incredibly popular, because it is well made, it's not super popular, so it's just one of those games that could always use more love, and I've always wanted to check it out, so I thought, you know what, why not? I've been wanting to check it out for a while, and now that I have some free time, I've done some Mario, I've done some Aliens. Let's do some shots. Let's do some one shots. Controls, that's great. I know how this works. Thank you, though. Gameplay. Explore and interact with the environments and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Others. Closing the game window will save your progress. This game also saves after some key events. Sorry. Love your eyes, Sonny. You're very pretty. Hello? Anyone? Anyone home? I guess not. So I do want to be completely transparent and honest. Though I have never played this game for myself, I have seen a little bit of the beginning section. The door is locked. So I do know how this initial area is, which, for better lack of terms, is probably good. I'm a bit of a dum-dum when it comes to these types of games, specifically puzzles. I mean, I guess it depends on the type of puzzles, right? There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. Oh yeah, that's right. She has a name. I mean, I would assume name, character. Maybe she's nameless. I don't know. You never be too sure about things. It's too hard to read in the dark light. Television remote. Light! Shine. In the faint light, Nico can glimpse the face of the remote. All the numbers except 4, 9, 2, and 8 are missing. They're marked in bright colors. And then we go to the pretty computer. I don't know why. I always assumed this was a TV. Just weird. I've already forgot the numbers. 4, 9, 2, 8. I don't remember what was what. Yes. This is it. Correct. Never mind. I think I had the 4928. I had it right, just not in the right colors. Okay. This time. This time for sure. 9, 4. Okay, I had these two backwards. I'm about to say, it looks the same. Was it all right? It's right. Access granted. Hooray. You found me. I know. Weird TV. Why does it have all the stuff? It's a computer. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Well, got nothing else better to do. So why not? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly... Oh no. My notes! Can't show this. You only have one shot in Magnum Room 18. Thank you for breaking the fourth wall. How dare you! My papers, you can't be showing this stuff. So before we essentially tab, well, I say tab, we're actually still playing the game. There is a few things I do also need to iterate. I didn't say it's at the beginning of the video because I didn't feel it was necessary. This is actually a re-release of the game OneShot. This is OneShot World Machine Edition. If I recall, this is actually the main reason why I wanted to check the game out, is because it got a re-release. And I wanted to see if there was any, I just wanted to play the game, an excuse, but I want to see if there was anything different. I mean, granted, I guess I wouldn't know what's different, so that point's irrelevant. But listen, you don't know. But one of the things so far, because I know, at least I'm confident, 75%, I don't think that whole computer thing was a part of the original aspect of the game. It's mainly a part of this new release, which is kind of cool because it reminds me often of the hello. Anyone home? Yes. No. I wonder, is there something I need in the fridge? How'd I know? It's like I've seen this area before. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Nico takes it. It's actually funny. This reminds me a lot of the Doki Doki situation with how Doki Doki Lizard Club. Hello there, dead plant. A withered plant sits here and stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. Hey, we got a twig! The rustiest of twigs. Combine these together, Nico dips the branch into the alcohol. We now have a wet branch, which we can now dip into the TV. That's right. Crazy. Just stay with me, okay? Nico readies the branch. There's a spark. Listen, I do apologize if I don't explain too much in this area. I know what to do, so I'm not gonna fake it. Then guys, what's that, a spark? The TV? How'd I know? We got a spark. We can now land the fire. I promise once we're out of this house, everything will be blind for the most part. Maybe. Oh no. How far do my lights go? Listen, I don't know that much, I swear. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. We got a key to the basement. You gotta equip the key if you're gonna use the key, Charles. Sorry. I thought it was gonna open on its own. Ladies first. Open the door. That's right. Respect me. I thought the game was gonna be nice. I guess not. Hello. I am gonna apologize. I am gonna continue that line, that thought process with the Doki stuff. In a minute, I do apologize. I'm just focusing on the things in front of me. And what's in front of me right now is a bulb. A light. Doesn't have no sun though. Doesn't have no shine. Hello there, little art. Little art? Little bulb? Little art? I meant to, that's not what I meant to say, but hello there, little art. Glad to see you appearing. I was gonna say something else. That's not what I meant, but okay. And we put the bulb in the door. Oh, that's right. You gotta equip it. I don't know why I just assume it was already equipped. I'm holding it. It has to be equipped, right? How else would I be showing it? Hey, we made it. Semi-outside, not technically outside. We're in something else. The loop continues. Now we're outside. Hey, God, that's a large tower. Man, it really just keeps going up. That's crazy. Now that we're finally outside, I still do know a little more. I'm not gonna lie. We're not completely blind, but we're pretty much starting to reach the end point of what I know. I generally don't know too much more after, just a little bit. But sorry, going back to my earlier thought, this game reminds me, this re-release, reminds me a lot of Doki Doki. Just because if, I want to assume everyone knows Doki Doki, but if you don't, Doki Doki, in order to essentially reach the end, it involved deleting files, which be a bit tricky to do on a console. So when they decide to re-release the game for consoles, they decided to add a fake fast travel. That's nice. Great. In a second. Slow down, okay? I'm trying to talk. When they ported the consoles, obviously they needed to let a way for console players to be able to delete their files, right? So they added a fake desktop to allow that. And on top of that, they also added more stuff like extra pictures and that, some fun stuff. And they also added some tiny bit of like, kind of, I don't know if you would say lore, but maybe some lore. And this is kind of giving that same vibe of like a fake desktop with more that might be going on below the surface, especially considering the fact that this game is kind of playing from my fourth, it's kind of breaking the fourth wall in some slight ways, in the fact that, you know, the game says your actions will affect Nico, essentially saying it's talking to the player, right? It's not talking to Nico, it's talking to me, the person controlling it. So I just think it's cool. I don't know if that's gonna have any implications for the story. For Nico! We'll see. Fast travel. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. You can open the menu with a, well, I know that. Okay. I wouldn't have gone that far in the game if I didn't. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Good to know. And a mysterious figure. Perhaps you are the edge of my knowledge? The checkpoint. This is the last thing I know is this little guy. After this, I promise everything's new. Then again, do I know the ending? No, I don't. That light bulb. You are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes. Yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm just a little lost. Right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? Through the ground? I mean, technically speaking. I'm not so sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location. Just as my prophecy foretold. Yes, I love the fact that you just said yes. It's so adorable. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. The P60. I will now provide you with vital information to save us from the darkness. Your quest, please. Ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about how to leave this dialogue? This dialogue, French. The world, please, if you don't mind. I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You are on the fringe now, the Barrens. Oh, the fringe right now, the Barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, the giant spike that spiked in the air. The tall, dark building. Oh, so that's what that tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost. Somewhere, if not anywhere. Oh, can you tell me about, perhaps my son? My ball. I found in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new son. Highlight! I already did. Sorry, I just can't help it. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous son sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh, what a shame. The star died. Oh. That's not funny, I'm sorry. The world is still hanging on by a thread. I know, very, very sad indeed. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. But now that you're here with the new sun, all is well! Happy times await. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far. Kind of massive. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. You might want to, oh, what's that? George! Pushes me, the sun! What have I done? If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh, can you, tell me about the computer? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here. All right, if it's not obvious, even though this is the extent of my knowledge, I have seen some of these dialogue options. I didn't see this though. You're actually Nico, but I'm Nico. What does that mean? What's that say? Are these messages for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to Magic Broom 18. Don't know why, Monsieur Broom. 18 of them might need to know this message. Magic Broom 18? Ah, that would be our god! Okay, I don't know about that. If you're here, that means the Magic Broom 18 is also here. A Magic Broom 18 will provide God. It feels so weird saying my name in the game. IP18, for short, will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone. Have you not contacted IP18 yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our son, you have the scarce ability to communicate directly with IP18. An ability that no one else possesses. So not I. Please, close your eyes and focus. All right. Okay, don't stare at me. That's really creepy. I hate that. Don't just stare into my soul. Hello? IP18, are you there? No, I'm not. In fact, I'm actually gonna close my PC right now. I'm not playing. I did out. Die! Yes! Oh! Nice to meet you, IP18. I'm not saying the whole thing. It feels weird talking to myself in the third person sense. It doesn't feel right. My name is Nico. Ah, and just like that, communication is done. It's over. It's over. I actually heard someone. They said their name is IP18. Well, I didn't say. Yeah, sure. I didn't deny it, I guess. This is incredible. Oh, look at her expression. I love it so much. Do not be afraid to ask IP18 for assistance. You are the Messiah. Can you tell me about going home? you know, if you don't mind. Leaving this dialogue, this bubble, this box of text. I would like to go. Oh, I don't mean to be rude. But I'm not really sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago. Oh, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Well, this is problematic. Don't worry, child. Lower the light bulb. I will take you home. Just start up in the back. Your mission is to save our world. Just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. Oh, I am sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. It's just fine, my buddy. Oh, well. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck on your journey. You just get it. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh, what oh, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Oh, I love the little buddy. He's so cute. Oh, what's this? IB-18. Do you see this weird glowing thing floating here? I wanted to pick it up, but my hand just went right through the whole thing. Oh, maybe it's like a hologram. I've seen that in a cartoon once. So have you. Wait, there's a note on it. Oh, occasionally you may find special artifacts such as these scattered throughout this world. As these artifacts do not physically exist in this world, Nico will be unable to make use of them. Oh, okay. However, your powers extend beyond Nico, so why don't you try picking up? Well, that's really weird. I gotta say, there's a lot of things that you do want to say about the game. I do apologize just reading the text, okay? Trying to get developed in the story. But when you say click, do you mean actually with the mouse? Unlock new friend, photobot, profit bot, sorry. You've unlocked a new friend, profit bot. You can free your friends in the friend application. Excuse me? What do you mean? Friends? What? This is actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Prophet Bot. Met Barons. Prophet Bot, oh, well, you met him. Okay, Prophet Bot is a nice and friendly robot that lives in the outskirts of the world, waiting for the Messiah. One day the Messiah shows up. That was a very good day for Prophet Bot. When the Messiah is not around, Prophet Bot likes to spend his time standing around waiting for the Messiah to come back. When he's not doing anything, he prays, he sits, he waits. He's excited for the Messiah. Oh, you can go through his different missions. Okay, so you can actually, oh, this is cool. Okay, so not playing the original game, obviously there's a lot of stuff I don't know. Also, can I say as well how cool it is that you can still play the game while being in like the sort of desktop mode? It's really cool. I mean, I guess it is like a normal PC in a sense, right? I'm playing the game in essentially a window format. God, I love this game, bro. It's so cool. Obviously not playing the original version. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I don't know if this was stuff that was in the original game, but just seen through a different like lens, if you will. So if you have played the game below or you've seen the original, please let me know what exactly is different, assuming it doesn't spoil me. But still, just that's really cool. I do like the fact it is using, if this is new, completely new to this version, I like the fact that it's using the desktop as a way to give more information to the game. That's really cool. Also, I do apologize if I keep going blurry. My lens, the curse. It keeps wanting to spin. I can't help it. I'm trying my hardest to like make sure I'm not blurry for the entire episode, but if I keep getting blurry, well, the lens! It's not my fault. I'm trying my hardest, okay? The use of a robot as our replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the ones responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. Also, oh, sorry, got it. Saliva. My system. It is also interesting that a lot of the nodes, it won't turn on. Huh. Weird. It's also funny how the game's giving notes talking to me specifically, not Nico. It is kind of weird. It makes me question if there is a being that's in this story, at least, that is kind of like aware of the fact that the game is a game. Just some food for thought is all. Self-charging solar battery model in 87. 1 year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight when the lens faces up. Charges in seconds. No external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. This box looks interesting. Well, does glow, does shine. I gotta say, I agree. I wish I had something to pry with. No! The glorious treasure. No treasure for me. Loot. A robot may not injure a living person or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. First off, a map of the world. Oh yeah, because I said it was split into 3 districts, so the barons. So we're essentially in. Okay, I didn't think this was like Attack on Titan, where there's just walls. Gotta protect the walls. Okay, so we're essentially in the far most out barons, like the circle, and we want to get to the glow in the refuge. And I assume the tower is just that giant line that spikes from the center. Okay, so we're going to the center of the world. Not where I thought this story was going, but okay, that's pretty cool, I gotta say. Anything else here? Oh, there's more notes. It's a faded poster. Reminder to all workers, the rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond with a bubble over surface, please contact management immediately. Sorry, my lips dry. We will dispatch harvest team ASAP. Sorry, I don't use lip gloss. I don't use this, and my lips tend to be a little dry. I do apologize. It's a faded poster. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. So this barren area more like a, I know a lot of games like to do this. It is very typical. I'm not gonna lie, but is this essentially like the poor district, where everyone's working hard trying to do what they can? And then as you get further and further, the place looks nicer and nicer, and it becomes essentially like more modern / rich in a sense. I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting so far, at least with how things are. Boop. You unlocked a new wallpaper. Oh, wallpaper. Okay, so I have done a little bit of exploration about this already. I do know the fact that you can change wallpapers. Oh my god. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, look at it, man. Oh, that's so adorable. I really do love the desktop stuff. I think it's really cool. And the fact that, well, you can just play as an option. I just think it's really funny. Funny. I said cool. A page. Was there a joke? Shut up. A page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We've provided customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single robot, I would assume. The rest of the page is unreadable. What's this? There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. Shrimp? You mean like fireflies? Maybe it's water. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume what she sees is wrong. There's a big machine! Doesn't seem to be doing anything though. There's a rectangular shaped hole in the middle. Looks like something used to fit in here. Okay, so it probably needs something that we can get and insert in there. So we probably don't. Maybe the light? I don't know if this would be a good idea. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not stick my fragile light into the machine. That's symbolism. Shut up, I'm sorry. So dumb. I wonder then if that's the case, because there's, oh, I see. These are the ponds that are splitting off the districts from each other. Okay, then I wonder if the water is poisonous, because if the areas are split into a district, well, no, I guess you wouldn't be able to go from one district to another and then just be able to get the job. That'd be a bit silly, but I assume if the districts. That's cool. I don't know if that's a machine in the background, but that little noise, I really like. I think it's really cool. If the areas are split via district, I imagine then they probably don't want people to cross. I don't know. Whenever it comes to district, I think of the most typical stuff, right? My lens! I'm blurred. I think of the most typical stuff, right? Like Hunger Games, or even, what's the movie? In Time with Justin Timberlake. I think of movies like that where like areas are split and you're not really allowed to go in one another district, or you can, but the system's essentially built in a way to where you're not allowed. So I assume if this area is split among districts, then they probably, oh, you gonna crush me? Oh, this machine is still running. Yeah, I guess there is some power then in this facility. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to it. What do you mean? What if my scar cuts in there and then it pulls me at it? Ah! I'm not gonna finish that statement. Don't worry, I will. No, I won't. I don't want to traumatize. Listen, Nico, get in the machine! I'll protect you, honey. Don't worry. I won't. Then again. gonna stop my nonsense. So sorry. No, it's just I assume because these areas are split into districts, there must be some way to prevent people from going to the other higher classes, is what I would assume. At least that's how it typically is done in these sort of settings. So out of curiosity then, this sort of barrens area, is this essentially a place for harvestation upon, because it says stuff like harvesting phosphor. Was that it in the mines? If this place is like a barren wasteland, hence the name barrens, makes sense. I assume this is a place where miners get resources for the other districts then, right? I could be wrong with that thought process. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized to the vent zone, barren workers were still recommended to wear gas masks. These masks were mandatory around active vent sites, of course. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. It seemed like a waste to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. Okay. God, man, robots. It's one of the things I think is just such a cool concept, but there's obviously the fear of robots and AI, right? They took our jobs! People are obviously afraid of losing their jobs. I fully get it. The metal safe seems like it's locked with a 6-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes. Do you, Metro 18? Well, don't worry, honey. I got this. It's probably the most simplest of things, right? Listen, you little brain, don't worry. I'm a genius. I understand. I'm not a genius. I don't understand. That wasn't it. Well, that's my fault. Sorry, honey. I thought it was big. Thought it was brain. Thought I was gonna get us through. No, that's not it. Okay. My tiny brain. God damn it. You got the code? Probably not. The sun will not return and the abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates. Ooh, that's all. A bit dark. I'm just gonna leave that alone. To be fair, I don't actually blame God, man, I don't know if I want to delve into dark topics like that. I'm always a little hesitant they're not really something fun to engage with at you. Imagine. I mean, then again, that being said, it is interesting to think about from time to time, but even still, it's just, you know, a robot. Yeah, no power. Just left the rest. Yeah, it's a little sad. Oh, sorry, going back to the robot talk. I was gonna say, robots are cool, but it's just, I understand the fear of, you know, robots replace them, which it seems like they have in this area. They've replaced the humans that were here. Oh, that light bulb. Yeah. You can't have it! It's mine! So, are you the Messiah? I guess that's what people are calling her, not me. That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Okay, why are you shooting shots? Why you make fun of her height? Or at least someone that doesn't look like a cat. What's wrong with cats? You hate cats, don't you? That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person! Got the eyes of a cat. Yeah? Yeah. People don't only have red hairs. We gotta save that one. But cats walk on 4 legs. I walk on 2. Well, either way, a child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. But that robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and let the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You already seen how bad it can get, right? I mean, I guess through the notes that I've seen. We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here? Then you must be headed toward the towers. Mm-hmm. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb. Or, sun, isn't it? The light. The claw. Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody can comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe we'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. Just, you know, food for thought. Just theories. Just crafting. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But still nonetheless, thank you, honey. I do apologize. Listen, I don't like the fact that you pushing me down. Talking down to me. You escape. I'm quite sure it makes sense. Dear Silver, I heard the news about the mines. I'm sorry, I can't imagine what you're feeling. It's been 2 weeks. I know it must be hard, but maybe it's better that you came back. It's only a matter of time before the robots are recalled. At least let me know you got my message, okay? Kip, I gotta say, I do like the fact that they're using, I mean, I guess they have to, right? It seems like whatever power was here and actually shut down. Then again, the circumstances might change from area to area, but even still, oh, you can talk to her. What's inside the tower? I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. Oh, at least nobody history knows. Then who built it? Built. Well, as far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but Oh? He never told me if it went anywhere. Oh, I see. Well, it was nice talking to you, lady. The only fact that you're talking down to me. The height! Everyone's judging me, okay? Listen, not everyone can be tall. It's fine. I understand. I'm not gonna judge her too much. And again, she was talking down to me. I'm not gonna let this go! Okay, I do understand the... Oh, wait! I was gonna keep talking, but I guess not. I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been... Oh, this is a mine. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. Have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh. Thanks. Very nice of you. Hey. God, I do apologize. I love the music. I could swear it's been a long time since I've seen the beginning of this game. I didn't think there were music. I could be completely wrong. It could be a lapse of memory, if you will. I mean, that is the thing, right? God, I feel bad. I've already started so many loops, so many conversations. I haven't finished. It's fine, listen. I'm sure they'll get answered in one video, but no, I think it is funny, right? Memories. There's a lot of times where I remember certain stuff as a kid, and I swear it's like the exact way, and then I revisit that stuff. I'm like, huh, my memory doesn't recall it being like this. I recall it being like dark. I don't recall it like this. I just think it's rather interesting. Like a random comparison, right? I remember Mario Party. I forget which one. It might be the first or second. The one of the Mario Party games that has like a space station as a board. I swear I remember it being 3D and not pixelated, which just doesn't make sense. Right, considering the old Mario parties. But also, I remember the space station being quite dark and kind of scary. And then you look at it, and it's like, no, it's not that at all. It's like, huh, my memory doesn't. I could swear my brain. It's playing tricks. I just think it's funny how memories kind of evolve over time. There's a little gadget on the ground. Yeah, gadget. I was gonna say it looked kind of like a robot's head, but I guess it is a gadget. Oh, it looks kind of like a camera. Well, what's left of the camera anyway? What do you mean? Probably even part of robot point. I was gonna say it just looked like a robot's head. Oh, or not. I don't know. Well, I appreciate you trying to not take me down. Get me further than I already am. So do we have a camera now? A broken camera with a large screw-in lids. Can't combine these. Okay, so I do need to remember I can combine items. I feel like that's gonna be integral for later. I just have a funny feeling. I can see a faint yellow glow in the distance. Don't stand so close to the edge. Oh, sorry, but the edge. Looks like even the entrance tunnel collapsed. Oh, without a vehicle, we can't proceed. Can we walk? I don't trust that. Do you? I can, but for you, it's a safety violation. I won't allow it. Oh, okay. What's ahead anyway? It's a huge network of underground mines, the source of this world's metal and non-phosphor fuel. This is what propelled the world into the industrial age. Okay. And now it's just lost forever? Well, it's been for a while now. When the sun went out, the mines were the first to be abandoned amidst the initial panic. Even the robots have been all cleared out and repurposed. That makes sense. Does it? Just listen, she's a smart one, okay? I'll let her do the talking. Though there was one that always insisted on going back in. Oh, I hope he's okay. Probably not. Just being a bit on the cynical side, I do apologize. I hope he's okay. It's just my cynical brain. Listen, I'm sure he's fine. Just taking a bit of a dirt nap. Ready to leave? Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess there's nothing else for us to do in the cave, so sure. Let's leave. So I guess we don't need to be in this area at all. I guess I'll leave you. Thank you, tall lady. I appreciate the assistance. I don't like the fact that you talk down to me. No, it's fine. I understand the concern she has. Or not even concern, just the idea of seeing a kid having to be like the prophet, right? It's always that idea, right? Like, it is sad to think about, but when a kid is someone that has to be responsible for the way of the world, it's just one of those things where you kind of look, especially as an adult, it's like, you shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? Should be having fun time, screaming, getting hurt. I mean, that is kind of how kids are, right? I've got hurt a lot as a kid, being a dum-dum, so it's just natural. A torn page with faded ink. Oh, the 6-digit code? Exit! Oh, God! With this mining, it's the date, I know. With the mining operations going smoothly, materials are no longer our limiting factor. We will be able to rebuild more resilient robots both in mind and body. Body and mind, sorry. Specifically, the discovery of metal alloy 291 will likely allow the development of highly efficient circuitry. Nice. Nice. I'm glad I picked it up. That was awesome. I gotta say, it's weird how the terrain is in this area. I'm also a little concerned as well. Is that just like darkness? Just because it doesn't look like the water, or at least I assume that's water. I was saying as well, right? Is that poisonous? I would imagine so, to just cut off the district, but it could just be. Well, it actually could be a byproduct of all the mining, right? I imagine probably what the miners were doing, the light, it probably actually polluted whatever this sort of water system is. Oh, what is this? You unlocked a new theme! Hey, themes! Blue. Purple. I want blue. Bada-dee, bada-doo. Oh, look at that. It was already blue. It changed it automatically. Nice. God, I really do like that. I actually do. If I recall, the default game didn't have borders. It was actually black and it was actually like dark on the sides, like most RPG Maker games are. IP18. There's something in the air here. What do you mean? Oh, it hurts to breathe. Oh, that's probably the toxic gas they were talking about earlier. Okay, so if we want to explore the area, if we have to, we're gonna need some sort of gas mask. The gas mask might actually be in that box, but I haven't seen a 6-digit code, so we'll probably have to come back to this area. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm learning. My brain, I'm just so scared. I know how I am. I'm really stupid. I don't want to run around, okay? Like, I'm not saying I can't be smart. I can, but I also can be really stupid. I know how I am. Oh my god, man. I remember playing Hello Charlotte, and just some of the puzzles. Some of the puzzles I just said they were really mean! I just remember some of the puzzles. I had to cheat. I was like, how the hell are you supposed to get this? I hope this game doesn't have any of that, okay? Box! Digits! Pretty simple! Okay, I hope it's not gonna be anything complex, right? Am I gonna dive into the water? I can see a green glow in the distance. Oh, can you? Oh, probably the second district ahead. Hey, Mr. Robo. Oh, can we just get in the boat? Hello. IB18, are you there? No, I'm not. Aw. Wait! You dancing? Shut up, this is for you, right? This is a robot dude. A robot here, sorry, attached to a boat. Doesn't seem that power, and his joints are just rusted all over. But I think we should be able to fix it. After all, we need to cross this ocean, to get to the tower. So we will have to eventually come through here. Okay, yes. The pieces are slowly coming together. I'm learning, okay. Boat, rod! It's all making sense. Ooh, oh, a bed. Is that like a save point? It's a metal pipe. Must have broken off from one of those terminals. Hey, it weighs surprisingly little. Can we combine it with anything? No, can't combine it with that. The light. Imagine! Not gonna smash the sun, but the eternal darkness! You don't want to end it all? Chaotic evil man! Nico! Sometimes you gotta learn to be a bad girl. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yeah, you can take a little nap, honey. Okay. Ah! Close the game. I didn't know you were going to do that. Could have warned me, but okay. Oh! Wow. Oh, that's cool. I definitely clicked OneShot, right? I didn't click something else? Oh, do I need to press Z? Oh, it's like memories. Oh, that's really cool. So every time you load this game back up, there'll be something like this. Oh, that's really cool. I'm 18. Are you still there? Yep. Well, dang it, I can't troll. Yeah, I don't want to be mean there, but no, I'm not here. Yes, I'm here. Ah, I'm awake. I see that. I had a dream just now. I saw. Bit creepy. You did? Wow. I really thought I was back home. Aw. Oh, the sun back in my home world isn't a light ball. Yeah, it's like a normal. It's like a star. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I don't think I was able to hold it like I do with the sun from your world. Well, to be honest, this isn't particularly my world. Huh? This isn't the world I live in. Really? Ah, I guess not. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be in it. What's your world home called? This is a secret. No, I'll tell it. It's Earth. Earth? Like the stuff on the ground? Wait, do you live on the... Do you live on the ground? Yeah. Wow! I can't imagine what's... I liked her, I'm so sorry, but yes, listen, she seems so interested, I don't mind telling her, okay? I don't mind, don't tell her I'm lying to her, I'm being such a rude individual. Does your world have a sun? Yeah, it's also a ball of fire, a star, if you would. Really? Wow, oh my god, bro, the expression, I love it so much. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? The sun in my home world is very bright, warm, too. You saw, right? But it goes away sometimes. At night, everything gets dark, kind of like how this world is now. But it's okay because the sun always comes back the next day. Aw, that's good, don't you think? Yeah, that's good. During the night, people usually go to sleep. But some people stay up and use computers. Gamers, we call them, rebels. The Dark Knight. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. Yeah. We probably could. Well, guys, as much as I want to continue, I think I will call it here. I think this is a good spot to end it for this episode. But God, man, I really like this so far. Like I said, I've always wanted to check this game out, and this just seems really fun so far. To be fair, I haven't actually played many RPG Maker games. I've only technically played 2, that being Hello Charlotte. Well, okay, more than 2 if we count Hello Charlotte like the other episodes, but Hello Charlotte and the first chapter of Deltarune are like the only 2 RPG Maker style games. Assuming those are both RPG Maker style games. If not, I apologize. Okay, I'm a bit ignorant, but I haven't really played many games in this genre, and I've always wanted to play this one because people just recommend it so much. And I gotta say, so far, I really like it. I think this is really cool. So yeah, I am going to end it here. I'm gonna try to make these episodes somewhat long, and this episode ends up being a little short. I do apologize, but I'm gonna try to, at least for the future episodes, make them a little longer, especially since they're gonna be puzzles. Miss fairies. Okay, but so nonetheless, I'm gonna shut up. This has been fun so far. And yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up. So thank you everyone for watching. It does mean a lot to my tiny little heart. Let me know down below what you think of the game, the story so far. And without further ado, my name is, of course, as always, Metro18, and hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, and stay safe, guys. Okay, bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.